What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Pliyo and I have put together a list of quality of life changes that will make Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis an even better game. I love the opportunities and the potential that this game has, and I think by doing these small changes we could bring new players into the game, we could retain the existing players that love the franchise already, and have a solid game that is really worth having an award in the mobile games next year. I think 2023 is not the year yet, but 2024 could be the year if we start doing these changes now. So here's my list, and we start from the story. We have these character quests, and I would love to see here more and more story. I would love to see here, or in the episode, in the story mode, something being added at least every month. This is the reason why we got excited about Final Fantasy at the beginning. We love the story, we love the evolution of the characters, and it's an opportunity now to get deeper into who are these people and why we love them so much. This is like the unique selling point is the story and the gameplay, but the story plays a really strong part. Now, moving on from that, like acknowledging that we need more frequent releases, at least once per month, it's about achievement categories. Like right now, if we go into my profile, we have banners that we don't really know. How did we get them? We have these little icons we don't remember anymore. I mean, yes, okay, being fair, we still remember, but at some point we will not remember what this watermelon means. Between the yellow, which one did it came first? Was it the yellow? Was it the green one? For now, it's really fresh in our minds, but in 5 years down the line, we will not remember these things. So understanding where these achievements are coming from just by hovering over will improve our experience. It will feel more rewarding. Now, leaderboards, I think, is a really important piece. I really like that they try to introduce a rank event, and we, were put in different groups and so on and so forth. I like how that's working, but it's not enough if we don't remember. Like, it's the same with championships. Like, if you think about the Champion League, if you think about competitive players, people playing Valorant, people playing Call of Duty, you can look who was the last winner, and then you see that somewhere in a database, in a website. The data is there. In here, we don't remember. We just have a banner, an icon, but that's it. Like, this will incentivize FOMO, and it will be more rewarding for players that are competitive to see. They will love to see themselves there. That's really important. The other one is in terms of like gameplay. Targets. We don't see who are we targeting to. We see the units slightly moving, but am I going to hit the enemy that I really want to hit, or am I going to hit someone randomly? This needs to change. This needs to be addressed ASAP. This is for me one of my biggest issues. How often have you thrown an attack to an enemy that you didn't want to kill, or that you didn't want to waste your ADVs and your time? The whole strategy is about saving time by optimizing your movements. You cannot be wasting attacks randomly or wasting heals. Well, at least the heals work if you play manual, but yeah. Reduce the clicks everywhere. Yeah, we have so many screens that are redundant, especially when the co-op finishes. So many things that could be saved. Crisis dungeons. Crisis dungeons are the most underutilized asset in the game. They are beautiful. We can walk, we can see parts of the story again, but then the rewards are useless. Like, once you have completed them, that's it. You don't have no reason to come back again, because the reward is this 30 greenstone shard. Really? There is no time for us as players. We don't have time to come back to the whole dungeon just to get 30 shards, or in total maybe 100 something shards. It doesn't matter. We need a way to make them more replayable. Like, think about MMOs. Think about even Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VIII. Any Final Fantasy, you are repeating the same zone over and over again because you are looking for some items. You are looking for something that you care about so that your units can improve. Here, even though the game is quite grindy, we are not using one of the most powerful assets that we have, which are the dungeons. So they are, once you complete them, that's it, they are gone. And now we have this currency, which I'm really afraid of investing because I don't know how much are we going to have in the future. I don't know which items we are gonna have here. One day we saw Buster Sword for 2,500. So because of that, I'm saving. I don't know what's gonna come here. I only got the things that are really unique, but I'm really afraid of investing anything else. So that's a thing that, yeah, seriously will improve the game a lot. If you imagine also, even further, just this way, the dungeons, the Crisis dungeons, they have tickets, and it doesn't make any sense to buy a ticket because there's no reward. Instead, we could use these tickets perhaps for the premium quests because at least they give us something, you know? This is like, yeah, I think this needs to be rethought. Now, daily quests sometimes give us weapons, but only sometimes. I do think daily quests should always give us from 2 to 5 weapon parts for everyone, for every single unit. And the simple reason is math. Like, if we get 5 units, we still need 5 weapons, 5 weapon parts per unit. We still need 40 days until we get 200 units so that we can get just one level. 40 days playing the same game, doing daily quests just for one level. Imagine, that's a lot of days. Who is playing the same game for 40 days in a row in this day and age? Only a few handful of people. So we need to be mindful that times are changing and the player base naturally is going to drop because we have so many other options. The market is full of opportunities. If we at least give 2 weapon parts, then we will still need 100 days. But realistically, right now, we are not even getting this. So this is a really important point. We need to respect people's times and incentivize them to come back daily. An alternative to this is to do a daily draw. Just one simple draw per day, something to bring us back into the game. I know we have the chocobos, I know we have the materia, I want more. I think the players base deserve more. Another option could be perhaps auto farming. You know, like the game is quite grindy, we need to repeat over and over and over the same missions. Sometimes it will be useful to just select farm all my stamina and just let the game repeat by itself. Put it in auto, let the game repeat by itself. I know some people are cheating and stuff to achieve this, and you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't look good. So just a thought. This is not as important. From the list, this is the least important one. The most important one for me is Crisis Dungeon, and of course the story mode, and then leaderboards. That will be the priority order that I will say. You know, story mode, targets, well, Crisis Dungeons, targets, then leaderboards, or one of the two, and then categories, then daily quests, then reducing the clicks. And then now we get into the meaty bit. In terms of gameplay, manual mode is not working right now. Manual mode is not respecting our time. Sometimes our units, they do whatever they want. Like after the first round or two, they start wasting the ATB because they think that's the move. And we have seen in the Iron Giant how that was counterproductive because we needed to save ATB. So manual mode needs to be addressed, and then the automatic mode, it needs somehow to set up the role, to set up a strategy so that we can tell the game if you want to buff, if this unit should focus on buffing or should focus on healing. I think it needs like a bit of rework, a bit of an improvement. Now, in terms of UI and UX, we need a way, you know, as soon as you come to the party, as soon as you are here, we need a way to toggle here and just look at all my R abilities, because this is not telling me the information that I need. I want to display here stats and R ability from this view. I don't need to go into details, you know. I need to click one click here, then another click here, then another click, 3 clicks just to see all that. Bring this forward, bring this, like, save time, optimize things. Like, it's too slow. Also, look, there is a massive issue here. Like once I agree that this is my setup, I want to save this configuration. I want to save this unit. I don't want to save the party. I want to save the unit so that then I could just say load unit here. Imagine here somewhere, clicking here, load unit, and then it loads a predefined unit that I already defined. In the sub weapons, the same. Allow me to save this configuration and load my predefined configuration. Same with materials. Allow me to load a predefined synthesis configuration. Save us time so that we enjoy more the game rather than finding where was the weapon and so on and so forth. Also tagging. I would love to see something here so that I can have tags, like add-ons. I want to see that right away this is magical damage. Allow me to type and save magical damage something something. That will improve the way that I look at this UI because I will be able to organize myself by using tags. Also, the filter is not great. Sometimes if we try to look into weapons, sometimes you filter and then you want to say physical attack and then cool, fair enough, but is this really filtering by physical attack or by because for example if I look for HP, what is this filtering for? Because it's not looking for the R abilities, maybe physical attack works but HP is not really working, the filters don't really work. It's not, as you can see, right? So same, filters don't work, they need to be improved. The guild item shop, this is quite a bit of annoying, right? So once we get to the guild here, you need to go one by one. Like seriously, just give me an option to buy all the guilds in one button. Like I have enough guilds, they cost 0 sometimes. Just give me an option to buy. If you want me to click refill, okay, I understand that, but at least give me an option to buy all these things in one go. Anyhow, more things in co-op, and this is quite important. The parties, we don't have the concept of parties. We have the concept of lobbies. You form a lobby with some friends, and then the lobby, you can retry, or you can, dismiss the party and the lobby. I think that needs to improve. First, we need an ability to form parties. Then after that, select the missions that we want to do as part of co-op. Do you want to go to an event? Cool, you go there. Do you want to go to a co-op mission? Cool, you go there. But you are already in that party. Also, on that point, potentially we need a new button so that we can leave the party, retry with the same configuration, or go back to the lobby but staying in the same party. This is really common in any multiplayer game. If you want to leave the party, that's it, you are gone. If you want to go back to the lobby, you want to change some settings because there is something to tweak. But if you want to retry, you jump again right away into the fight. No time wasted. We also need a bigger list of friends. Seriously, 30 friends is nothing in this day and age where we are so connected with Discord, with people that we want to follow, that we admire, with like so many friends that we see daily in co-op. 30 people is nothing. We need a bigger list of friends and potentially an ability to form guilds. Avalanche is a group of people that they decide together to team up. So let us form our own avalanche. Let us form our own group of friends. Same with interactions. Like sometimes you click in the text and you say nice, you say thank you, but they are not enough. This is not a priority, but we need more options to interact with people. As an extra, I think it would be nice to consider adding dances and emotes, like the silly things that we can see in Fortnite or in any other players. It will be nice, it will be fun. This is not important, this will not retain players, but I think it will be nice to see. In terms of the social, show achievements, that's really important. Show where the icons are banner, and then maybe perhaps an ability to link to our own other socials in the spirit of making the whole game more interactive. Like maybe imagine that you could leave a link to your Discord so that people can chat with you. Something else, we need more things. So those are my thoughts so far. What do you think? What is something that is really painful to you that you would like to see the developers addressing and changing? I really hope that we get to see more story mode and at the same time, in the same breath, I hope that the story mode is great, so that if we need to wait for great stories, then I'm good for that. But if we are going to see a story that already exists, because it's the same as the game, then potentially we could see that quicker. Those are my thoughts for today. My name is Pliyo. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you like this type of content, please throw a subscribe or throw a like or leave a comment so that we all can chat and learn together. Cheerios. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Cheers.